Glad we opened that up.
Tom has so much alcohol, he could keep his district afloat for quite some time.
I mean, he's a good barkeep. All right. Nice, 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 nice. It adds to the creepy factor, but it's, you know, it's not like, ooh, newspaper article. What do we got? Youth arrested for attempted murder. Last night, a young man named Tom Watts was arrested by the police for attempted murder in the renowned restaurant The Silver Bell on Percival Street. The suspect was spotted standing in front of the restaurant, pointing a gun at customers for about 1 minute without firing. 2 witnesses promptly reported this behavior. Watts was arrested without incident, but refused to give any explanation for his actions and only gave his name. His gun was loaded, confirmed the policeman who answered our questions. It is likely that Watts will feel the full force of His Majesty's courts for his transgression. The young man shall be jailed for a few years at least. Ah. All right, we got a little hint about Tom. Oh yeah, no, that is a neat twist to like the vampire fiction, is that in fact they don't look normal, but it's their ability to mesmerize people that makes them appear normal. So like, you know, if you ever can break the mesmerize on someone, then they'll just appear normal again. Or not normal, but like a vampire, I should say. Yeah, that's a fun twist. You know, it's like there are other like supernatural creatures like that too, right? You know, because of their ability to, you know, influence the minds of mortals or normal people, they can hide in plain sight. I think there's a lot of interesting ways to do it, but I do think a key component of vampires are their ability to, you know, kind of move throughout human society. And it makes them like more insidious. All right, Tom, got your gin.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Ooh. We do have that new hint about him, though. You know what? Why don't we... Ooh, what do we want to do first? Let's ask him about that.
About your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got
Okay.
arrested. I paid my debt and I have nothing to hide.
Okay, cool. I have no problems. You did your time. I'm assuming the community
You
knows.
mean your customers know about your sordid past?
Yeah, why do you think this is the last
Also,
pub open? I have
this is a
nothing to
pretty rough
hide,
neighborhood.
and
I
don't
imagine
judge.
that would only endear them more
Relief
to
for
him.
many round here.
Like, I can't imagine them being like, oh, you're an attempted murderer. If anything,
You
they'd be
think
like,
prison
why
jail-
didn't you get the job done?
Made you a better man.
Oh, I don't know about that. All I brought back is bad memories, scars, and an ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you feel cleansed of your sins?
All I know is that I'm at peace.
Okay.
Did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again. Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
That's a very tough question. Let's get some
Your
details.
attempted murder. Give me some details.
I
was
want
given
the
an
tea.
Order, an order to kill.
Ah.
I was an obedient gang member at the time. A proud, wet boot.
Oh, everyone was a wet boot boy back then, apparently. Yeah, why did you join the
Why
wet
did
boot
you
boys? But I
join
guess
the
everyone was.
Because I
Again,
finally
this is,
felt
yeah.
useful. Do you have any idea
There's not a lot
what it
going on
means
in
to
this
feel
area.
respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
Oh, yeah, Jonathan is here for the drama. Like, all times of day.
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him.
Yeah.
I just
This
stood
is why
there
everyone
pointing my
respects
gun.
Tom.
Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music. He was eating, drinking,
You know,
laughing.
just
He was
enjoying
having
life.
such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then something happened.
Ooh. I mean, I can hope that he empathized.
You refused to kill him because you wanted to feel some of that happiness yourself. You empathized with him.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Man,
okay.
this bloody landlord who rented overpriced flats. A selfish bastard. But he made me smile. And I was no different from him.
See, Tom, you're continuing to be a solid dude.
Why not leave town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
I grew up in the East
I mean,
End. This
again,
is where my roots are. This is where I want
If
to help
this is the only
others
place you know
and
anyone,
die eventually.
it's kind of tough to uproot everything.
Do you think the docks will always be a hive
No.
of scum and villainy?
As long as poverty and fear run the show, I don't see how it would change. Misery loves company, as they say.
That it does.
Don't you feel threatened, staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood?
I've made
No,
peace
everyone
with
loves
my
Tom.
violent past, Dr. Reed. I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
Like, he's like the most beloved guy here. I guess besides Sean. All right, we have another hint, but we have nothing to talk about with him. Okay.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed.
And a
but
big beefy
I thought
boy.
those Pre-Wan guards will be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologize, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers.
Oh yeah,
all
Jonathan
manner of
doesn't seem
thugs
too
in
bothered by
uniform.
it because again, the guards were not the problem. No, here's his booze.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers.
Exactly.
Just try not to
He's just
kill
like,
anyone.
oh, you cheeky bastard.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
All right. We did get another hint about him. Maybe we can talk with
Goodbye,
Sabrina
Mr.
about
White.
it.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Hell yeah.
Offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed.
You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Ah, I'm assuming she knows. I think
Were you
everyone
aware
would
of
know.
Tom's past incarceration.
That's the first thing he told me when
Yeah.
he offered me the job.
Again,
He didn't want me
Tom
hearing
is
about
like,
his past
you
from
know,
anyone else.
a very forward
Surprised
person.
To find out about it.
Not really. I was already
Also,
aware
like,
of
doesn't
his
everyone in this
reputation
neighborhood
before
have, like, some kind of
why I
thing
sent you
hanging
to
over
her in
them?
the first place.
You think everyone would be like,
People
yeah,
will
you
run
know,
away
it
because of
happens.
that.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know? At least to some degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
Yeah, Tom seems like a solid dude. I mean, he seems to have renounced his life of
Do
crime,
you
but
really
you know,
believe Tom has renounced his life of crime?
He proves it to me every day he tells the truth.
yeah.
Tom
The dude
was
is
a
nothing
good
but,
man. One
I
of
wouldn't
the
call him a
best.
straight
You
arrow,
don't think
but
he
you
might
know,
fall back into his sordid ways.
We can all do terrible things, Dr. Reed.
he's at least
And we never
amending.
know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
Okay. No, that's fair. Again, I feel like these people are very level-headed. All right. Enjoy the gin, everyone. Do we want to pull up another investigation? We got that one. We could we could put up his posters. Ooh. Ooh. What do we want to do? And yeah, there's a lot of side quests. Okay. Where was his necklace again? Right. Okay. Why don't we try to find that? It's somewhere around here. That's the problem. It's just nebulously somewhere around here. I would like to do it, though. For some reason, I remember it being down here. Maybe it's because he's just so close by to it. Yeah, Jonathan never seems too bothered by the places people send him. Yeah, I think this is in that area, right? Okay. Yeah, for some reason I think it's in around here. Yeah, That's where we can go back to him. Yeah, maybe not, though. There are tons of, like, little side quests we still can take care of. Yeah, we're outside the area now, so it's not in here. Hey, how to get the crafting materials, though? And I think this was already open. Ooh. Yeah, it was. Okay. So this is also outside the area, so it has to be over here. Unfortunately, our vampire vision doesn't let us see it. This isn't like true detective vision. Let's see. No, not around here. You can always check out the little hidey hole in here.
It's
No,
locked. all
locked.
right.
God damn it. Ooh. Ah, there we are. I was like, I would have swore it was down here.
From Seymour to my beloved mother Stella.
Hey.
Fishburne, that sneaky bastard.
All right, well, let's go give him the necklace back. Ooh. Ooh. We do have a choice. Where are you? Wait, where are you? Normally you hang out right there. Hey, Seymour. So there is a way to eavesdrop this. I'm thinking about how, though. There we go. Come on. I know what. There's a way to do this. Come on. Choices to make. Okay. There we go.
It's locked, all right.
Wait, why isn't it not letting me... Ah, this is the spot. There we go. I was like, I know there has to be the red spot for it, but...
Don't you think Miss Fishburne is nice to us? I always
Aww.
have the feeling she's hiding something. For now, you're still the only real
Aww.
friend I have, Jack.
You know what? We're not going to eat Jack. He can be the one rat in all of London. That's the deal. Yeah, and this guy, I forget where the hell we can overhear him. Because we can snoop, but he's not in there. Yeah, Seymour went back over here, right? Yeah. I would love to eavesdrop on him. You know, just your neighborhood doctor hanging out by the docks. The one thing, I don't think they talk about it, but I would love to know if vampires essentially can never tan. You'd assume they can't, right? All right. So where's the red spot for this guy? Right? There has to be an over here conversation. Yeah. Hey, Ichabod. Where, oh where can we listen to you? Do you have to go back?
A wave of bitter
Yeah, I guess that's the thing, right? Yeah, no, I guess we can't overhear it at the moment. Okay, that's okay. Well, we do have an option to make. Are we going to give the necklace... Yeah, I thought it may have been behind the building, but... It doesn't look like we can. It doesn't look like there's a like a window or anything over here. We can't get up there. I was thinking the same thing. Maybe there's like a vertical spot that we can do. These environments are so good, by the way. Yeah, we can't hop up there. Yeah. Can't go down there yet. Oh, hello. Just wiping the windows.
It explains so much.
I feel like we got some more information about you. Why don't we have a chat?
Evening, Rufus.
Besides, you know, the conversation we overheard. This is just like a very sad fact. Your only friend is a rat.
Consider it your only friend.
I found Jack when he was a baby,
Oh,
alone amongst dead rats. Poison, probably. He was the weakest, but he survived.
oh man.
Just like me with my parents.
Like you and your parents.
When I was 8, my parents died in a car accident. Rumour says I didn't get a scratch.
Ooh. Like survivor's guilt? You don't remember? You're like,
don't
how young were
remember
you?
the accident.
No. I was little back then.
Okay.
It's been a blurry mess and very quiet in my head ever since.
I mean, I feel like this was, I mean, the main problem in this game is that essentially, like, there was no mental health treatment.
have
So
you
this poor
survived?
guy was not getting the care that he needed.
Did anybody take care of you?
I don't have any family left, really. Except for the good Mrs. Fishburne. She's like my family now.
I kind of want, like, to give him the necklace to give to Mrs. Fishburne. Okay. We did get that. I mean, we can ask about Sean Hampton, but
Do
we
you
already
a man
know
who
where to
lives
go.
In this part of town, a man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to
Aw,
avoid
poor
me.
Rufus.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may
Yeah.
be very sick.
Yeah, no, he's
Thanks
got
for
that
the tip.
flu.
You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here.
Oh, yeah.
Barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
Don't worry, I already did, buddy,
So long,
but thank you.
Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Rufus really needs that hug.
Whispers of monsters
Like, I feel like,
and gossiping and
you know, if I were Jonathan, I would absolutely adopt Rufus and have him move into the hospital with us. Now, I guess what's the benefit to let's take a look at is it in our key items? Yeah. What does this say? It just says from Seymour to my beloved mother Stella. I don't remember what the benefit one way or another is. So we can either give the necklace to Seymour or give it to his mother Stella. Ooh, this would be a good poll option. All right. What do people want to see? Ooh, Seymour won. Ooh. Seymour 2. Okay. Okay. All right, Seymour it is. Unless there's a big shift. I think we're going Seymour. As much as he's a dick, it is the whole thing he told us about. He did ask us to get this thing. All right. Come on, Seymour.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Oh, always so pleasant. You know, we give you meds, we find your necklace. Apparently not enough.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
Yeah. let's say I want to try to understand.
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a
Jeez.
mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and
Yeah,
I will
come
listen
on.
without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like
Okay.
you. You being educated and all.
Ooh. Okay. We're making a little progress with him. Tell me about the
Tell me about
victims.
your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them?
Yeah, exactly. I
Why
slipped and
should they
stabbed
be?
them 36 times.
They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times. That's all.
Okay. So you're a sociopath. No, it was a terrible accident. See, what happened was I stabbed him once by accident. You know, he just fell on the knife, and then the blood came out, and then I slipped on the blood, and then the knife went back in, and you know how it happens, right, Jonathan?
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
Ooh, okay, no empathy,
Feel
huh?
Nothing, do you? No empathy for your
This is like
victims.
true
You
sociopathy.
seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not.
Or do you know,
talking
actually,
about-
maybe Sammy would have a better
Well,
insight on what this
Our car's
guy's
the only thing we have in common then.
diagnosis would be better accurately described as.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people.
Oh
all
yeah, there's
those
at least like
lives
at least a
extinguished.
solid
I
5
take no
bodies down
pleasure
there.
From it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
Oh, can you ever resist the rage?
This rage you feel. Have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried.
Okay.
For my mum. I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better.
Okay. And then what happened?
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Yeah. This is one of those like weird circumstances where I don't know if it would have been at the time. Like there is no like doctor-patient confidentiality, but in current days, if someone confessed to this, I think there is a law, or at least, you know, there's an out where you're able to tell people, be like, so I have a serial killer.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
You
My
know,
mum would
having
have
to
better
cover up
life
for a
if I was
serial
dead.
killer.
She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
Ooh. I understand her dilemma. Let's go with that.
I understand your mother's situation. Obtaining justice at the price of betraying her own flesh.
Yeah, that is a very
It might
hard
be my
decision
mum's
to
wish
ever
that I
make.
end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Okay. All right, so we're learning a lot about Stella. Indirectly. All right, so there's still one more hint we have about this guy?
Any
All right.
chance you can help?
What about
me
Sean?
find
Have you
Sean?
seen a
Sad
priest,
Why would you talk
maybe a little
about
pale
it?
on the face?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom
Well, I'm
Watts will
glad
gladly
literally
answer
every
that.
person you talk to is like, you should just go talk to Tom.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Okay. So we still, we have not had a real conversation with Stella yet. Can we glean anything more from him? All it said is investigate actions, so I'm assuming it was for something he was doing. I mean, we could definitely knock on the door.
Good evening, madam. It's Dr. Reed again. May I come in?
Maybe have a little chat about your
Best
son.
Come back in the morning, Doctor.
That's not going to be possible.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella.
See, this seems like a weird out. If you can just mesmerize people to tell you to let them
Why not let
in,
the doctor in?
then wouldn't just every vampire do that? But maybe it's one of those, like, you need to know the right information.
Epidemic is what worries people most
Like, you can't just
these days.
mesmerize and ask the thing without at least a little bit of knowledge. Okay. So, can we learn anything about this area? Ah. Oh, we can look from the outside. Okay.
Too long, sir.
Oh, Sammy, no, I was just wondering if you would have a better, let's say, maybe more like clinical definition for what exactly, what's his face, Seymour is. Like, is it just, like, sociopathy? Like, basically, he's someone who, like, indiscriminately kills when people, like, frustrate or anger him. That was basically, like, the long and short of it. Alright, so we can investigate from here. I guess the question is, what are we looking for? I'm assuming they're, like, we're gonna see her praying or something. I'm trying to remember. We're gonna have to wait for her to come around. Yeah, we're trying to sort the whole Fishburne situation. Alright, come on. We only got so much time before the sun comes up. Just a man looming outside your window. I mean, to be fair, it is Jonathan. I mean, if Jonathan was just hanging outside my window, I'll be like, oh, do you want to come in? Like, we can just hang out. I'm assuming it was her that we need to look at from here, right? Come on. Yeah, I'm sure you're right, Sammy. I'm sure it's one of those, like, things, like, you can't really diagnose someone just based on, like a couple conversations. All right. No? Still no, huh? What could we possibly still, eavesdrop from? Because we can see him from here. Exactly. Jonathan just wants you to say hi. Like, he doesn't even want to come in at this point. He's just like, I'm just chilling here, letting you know that I'm watching. Don't worry about it. We're cool. The fact that it just keeps popping this up makes me feel like I should be doing it right now. But we can, like, talk to her first, right? Maybe that'll initiate something that we can look at. So let's go talk with her again. Hey, it's me,
Good
your
evening,
local
Mrs. Fishburne.
neighborhood
May I come in, please?
midnight doctor.
Of course. Dr. Reed.
I'm so glad at this point we're just like, you know, chill with her. She's like, yeah, come on in.
Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts. So you have questions about the flu, then?
Sure.
Yes, among
Yeah.
other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers.
No,
coming
me
in
and
the house.
your son have an understanding. Ooh. Yeah, tell me about
How
life
is
here.
life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays.
Yeah,
isn't
pretty
it?
much. I mean, this seems like these two conversations are the same conversation. The epidemic, oh, it's more like the epidemic leads to sickness and scarcity, and then people will become violent out of desperation, and then the violence feeds back into poverty.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know. But it's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
I mean, there have been some people mysteriously disappearing. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
I personally believe better of people, but this is a very dire time.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died,
Oh,
I
okay.
worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum in exchange for food.
I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, as long as that sustains you. Yeah, how do you... I'm assuming Seymour helps with the rent.
Did your husband die?
Maybe not in ways that you want to talk
Oh,
about.
no. My Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
Ah, so we got a little bit of a traumatic backstory.
How do you pay the rent then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying he's a thief. I'm just saying, you know, Seymour is someone who will do what he wants when he wants to.
The orphan that regards
Yeah,
you as a
tell me about
mother.
Rufus.
Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus?
Rufus seems like the son that she wished she
I
had,
wish
not
I could do
not the son
even
that she
more for
actually
the poor
has.
boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
Now, that's the real empathy. Okay. Oh, absolutely. I mean, her son is a murderer. Do we want to, I mean, do we want to start off with the heavy hitter?
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has
Yeah.
a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words.
Yeah, no, Seymour,
Several days after one of his episodes.
yes, episodes is the way to put it. Yeah, why would he just straight up confess,
Why
other
did
than,
he
like, you know,
confess?
he wants
Did you
to be
suspect
absolved.
No.
Yeah, everything about this situation is just awful.
Guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his demons.
And did he tell you everything?
Did Seymour
Yeah.
tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand.
Wow.
Words he used to describe his
So that's the thing. It's like, it's not really like
rage.
full on sociopath, because he is like experiencing strong emotions about these people. But he is like completely dehumanizing them. I mean, I feel like this is an
know
obvious
you are
answer, is that
ashamed of your
it is her
son's
son.
crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
Yeah, like this is like a whole mess of
Report
things.
My own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
I mean,
They'd
she'd
hang
be
him for
murder.
sure.
Well, like indirectly, her son's
I won't
death would
send
be on
my
her
only
hands.
son to his death.
Ooh. I mean, she's not really responsible. Like, I can't lay this at her feet. But also, you can't protect him forever is true.
I understand your pain, but you cannot mother him forever.
If
This is like the
someone ever found
gentlest.
the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
Okay. I feel like that's a good, like, we're not telling her to keep doing what she's doing, but also, like, at some point, come on, like, this is terrible.
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child, and he is still a helping son.
That's the
most
thing,
of
like, he
time.
still
But when he gets angry,
wants his
he can
mother
hardly contain
to be
his
engaged
rage.
with him.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor?
I mean, not in this
Do you
time, not in,
think
like, the
something can
1920s.
extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
The human mind is a mystery, one that we're still working on, so let's go with that one. I mean, justice isn't, like, the cure.
Science has only just begun to investigate the mysteries of the human mind. Currently, we have more assumptions than facts.
Yeah.
There ain't no hope then. Somehow.
I mean, in this
somewhere,
time,
my
unfortunately,
son
there's
has
nothing
turned
you
into
can
a
really do.
monster, and nothing will bring him back.
You know, other than, you know, just locking him up for life, which is not what you want. Okay, so we pretty much had every conversation with her. We can just
Mrs.
ask her,
Fishburne,
just in case she's
Are you in need of any
know,
medical assistance?
not feeling great.
I am fine for now, least in body. Thank you for your concern, Dr. Reed.
I mean, we can ask her about Sean Hampton, but we already know,
I'm
right?
trying to locate Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where he could be?
You talking about the one everyone calls the sad saint?
Yeah, they're at this moment in human history, like,
The very same.
there's no way to save Seymour.
I'm sorry. I don't know where his shelter is. But if you ask around, I'm sure you'll get your answer.
Like, this is like such a time without hope that
Goodbye,
it's
Miss Fishburne.
hard not
Take care of
to
yourself.
at least understand how it got so grim for these people.
Just grow eyes in the back of that head, sir. Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts.
What do we got? Nope, spring and grease. Oh, you just keep that in your closet, huh? Yeah, I think there's supposed to be something we see her do. Or a conversation they have? Yeah. Yeah, in a lot of ways, you know, for certain mental health, you know, situations, it's a way for us to cope with bad things happening that don't seem to have obvious explanations or reasons, right? You know, there are obviously some that are genetic or, you know, hormonal or biochemical. Some of that can be like instigated by events, but yeah, it's sad. Yeah, there's got to be something we can do. Why do you keep telling me to investigate these citizens' actions? I want to. Yeah, there's something. I feel like there's something we see here. Maybe we have to talk to Seymour first. Because we already talked to Rufus. Maybe we have to be like, hey, you should go talk with your mom. And then we get that? Because now he has the necklace, right?
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Life in London. Yeah, there's another hint we get from him, but
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
yeah, I'm not remembering where we get that. And yeah, Rufus is over here doing his thing.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Oh, Rufus. Yeah, nothing we can get from him here. Yep. We talked to everyone about Sean Hampton.
Be careful. Take care.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously see that this is an area we need to investigate from. But for some reason, she doesn't want to step into this room. Yeah, we can't see anything from here. So, like something on the map? Ah, wait a second. It even says right here where it, well, no, I want the map. Right? Back. Go to the map. Yeah, it's in this house. We want to investigate this. How do we get it to line up? How do we get her in there? Can we just like tap on the window?